I had nothing. It was one of the worst days of my life. It was fucking terrible. I had to fucking deal with a bunch of shit that I didn't want to have to deal with. Somebody said like, "Hey, you're okay, and I'll fucking get up on Tinder or something." I guess I maybe could, but I don't really want to because I know it's just gonna be. I'm just gonna get rejected every single time. I'm fat as hell and I'm fucking disgusting and I'm fucking super fat. I'm so fat that I'm fucking a piece of fucking shit. I'm just gonna get rejected every single fucking time. There's nobody that wants to talk to a fucking fat piece of shit. I don't know what else to say. I mean, you might be a little bit surprised at this, but I've got a I've got an alcohol addiction. It's kind of hard to deal with that. I had a war with the vending machine guy. I actually almost beat the fucking vending machine guy ass one time. I put a big ass sign on top of the vending machine that said, "Do not use this vending machine. It's eating money. It's broken." Because it was, because that was what it was doing. So I told everybody, "Do not use this vending machine. It's stealing money and not working." Then the guy who showed up, who actually serviced the vending machine, he ripped the sign off, and I said, "Hey, why did you rip the sign off?" And he said, "What do you mean?" I was like, "Did you fix it? Did you fix this? Did you fix the fucking vending machine that doesn't work, that's stealing everybody's money?" And he says, "What the fuck business is it of yours?" I was like, "It's my fucking business when I gotta fucking pay for money for your fucking stupid ass shit that is not working." And he said, "Well, fuck you, pal." Eventually, I just kept putting notes on the machine. Don't use this machine. It doesn't work. It's he's stealing from you. And then he left. Vending machine guy comes in shortly after I did that. And I'm like, "Hey, you owe me like $5." He's like, "I don't owe you shit." And I was like, "No, you actually do owe me like $5. I fucking called the company a couple times where your shit didn't fucking work. None of your shit works. You actually do owe me like $5." And he's like, "Well, I'm not giving you $5. That's for goddamn sure." I actually did call the company that he works at. It's not like I got anything out of it, but it was maybe that guy got fired. I mean, hopefully. He was a rude cocksucker. After he refused to give me the $5 that he owed me, which he did, not only did I mention it to the people who own the building that I work at, but I also called the company that owned the vending machine, saying, "This guy is not taking care of his machine. He's not fucking doing anything. He's not reimbursing company or customers when they're fucking ripped off by the machine by accident." I said, "Your fucking machine has taken like $5 from me. I want my $5 back." And he would not give me my $5 back. So I escalated that situation. Now that machine is out of the building, he lost that entire account because I went to higher ups than him, and I said, "Look, this guy's a scam artist. Even though it's just a vending machine operator, he was probably just like a regular dude." But I told him, like, "Give me my $5." Somebody at our work decided like they're gonna start their own like little business. They're gonna provide the chips and the muffins and whatever. Instead of having a vending machine, they're just gonna have a cupboard. My old customer service boss, now she sells muffins and chips and fucking whatever the fuck. She just figures out deals like on Amazon or Costco or whatever the fuck. Maybe she can get like a fucking tray of like 20 muffins for like $10. and then she can sell them for $10 a piece. She makes $10 right there. But say she gets them for 50 cents, she makes $10. Or she gets bags of chips for like 35 cents a piece. She sells them for like 75 cents a piece. She also sells like oatmeal. Yesterday I had oatmeal. She's probably making like no, probably about I don't know, maybe an extra $50 a week by doing that. I mean, if anybody fucks her on it, she might pay taxes on it. I have no idea if she does, but I would bet you that she probably doesn't. But so what? I used to love prank calls. I used to love doing them. I made a few really good ones. A telemarketer calls, they put him on hold, and they say, "Hey, Bickers, come over here and talk to this telemarketer." And then people put cameras on me and shit. He was just saying like, yeah, we're a information technology solution group, and I said, so my brother just got back from Florida, so he's like, okay, we're just trying to find out if the snow cost you. And I was like, okay, well, good, because I was supposed to go to my mom's at Easter, and she didn't know if she wanted anybody over there. So I was like, okay, well, this is no cost to you. You can sign up for 30 days, no cost to you, no commitment required. I was like, oh, okay, well, good, because I was thinking about getting a cat. He just goes, he was like, I'm sorry, hello? And I was like, hello? Yeah, can you hear me? I was like, yeah, I can hear you. Go ahead. That was one of the best ones that I did. Okay, here's the one I did as a child. I would call up a various video stores and ask the clerk. It had like this movie that I was looking for, but like I was asking, like, do you have the movie where the man he takes the car? He's not supposed to take the car. What what's his name? In movie stars, which movie star? I don't know. And the guy was like, I'm not sure what you're asking for. And like, you know the man. What? No, you know. Well, the man take the car. He's not supposed to take the car. He's not supposed to take the car, but he take the car anyway. He has to drive the car, and the guy's like the fucking video clerk would be just completely confused, and I would just do that to him until he hung up. Like he would try to help me for a while. Like I would say, like, no, the movie where the man he take he take the cool car to the building. He had to walk bare feet on glass. It's like, oh, you're talking about Die Hard. I'm like, no Die Hard, no. Like I would occasionally just describe a movie, and I just say, no, not that. And just fuck with this guy. Oh, I did that. Oh, I did that across all video stores. It was so fucking funny to do that. I don't. I don't know. I don't even know how legal it is to do that anymore. My own actual family didn't really fuck around with religion or anything. They didn't really give a shit. And my friends took me to church, and they were like, "You got to come to the Sunday school and find out what's going on." I'm like, "You don't even know about God?" And I'm like, "No." I'm like, "You got to come here." And I'm like, "I'm finding out that if I don't believe in God, that I'm about to fucking be like burning in hell forever. Like I'm gonna get tortured forever if I don't fucking do this shit." And this probably fucking gay predatory pastor, probably gay. He's like was like telling me like, look, if you don't fucking accept Jesus, if you got hit by a car, that's what's gonna happen to you. You're gonna be tortured forever. unless you accept Jesus into your heart right now. It was like lying to a kid about like the highest stakes Santa Claus you could ever imagine. One thing I remember, the the pastor of the church came over when I was there, and his name was Pastor Bob. Pastor Bob came over, and Pastor Bob was offered a beer. He says, "Hey, do you want a beer?" He's like, "Sure." He gave him a can of beer. He's like, "Do you want a beer?" He's like, "Yeah." And gave him a can of beer. He says, I gave him a beer, and then he says, "Yeah, can I get a glass? I don't just in case some faggot at the factory put his lips on it. I'd rather not put my lips on this in case like some faggot touched it." Is what Pastor Bob said. I was like, "Whoa, like what the fuck?" I just thought it was fucked up. I was like, "Really?" I thought I thought you guys were about like forgiving everything, especially uh, you know, touching things like this. He was the motherfucker that started taking me to church. He was throwing coins at this girl because she sucks, and he was, you know, I mean, she did. I mean, I found this out later. Uh, But he kept throwing coins at her, and then I fucking finally got up after watching him do this, and the teacher not saying anything, and probably seeing it clearly because the teacher hated her too. Everybody hated this girl. This girl was like a fucking suicide waiting to happen. I don't know what the fuck is going on with her now, but I'll bet you anything she's not alive. I don't know if I'm mixing up the days or putting them together, but I remember it was like we all had to get up and read a poem that we wrote. You know, like that was an assignment, like our eighth grade class, and everybody went up and everybody's poem sucked. And then that girl who got always picked on, she wrote this like really personal poem that like she was an idiot, but like uh it was kind of sad, and I liked it. She's talking about all these things in her little poem that she wrote, and I was like, oh man, this girl is sad, like because she gets fucked with so much. And then the teacher's like, yeah, I couldn't follow it, I don't know what you're talking about. And then yeah, after I stopped for her, and I was just like what are you throwing coins at people? You want to fucking pick on girls? Why don't you pick on me? Throw coins at me, see what happens. And he was an old friend of mine. He was that Christian guy that made me like. He was weird. Uh, he was a fuck. He turned out to be a fucking bully, so I didn't like him. I don't like bullies. Yeah. Then he was just like whatever, and he stopped throwing coins. We stopped hanging out after that, but then the girl who I stood up for, she starts like following me around and like talking to me. I'm like, eventually I figured out like, you know, I just started ignoring her. Like I used to get bullied a little bit, but well, I mean, I would get bullied a lot for being fat sometimes when I was in like second grade. But I would just fight, constantly fight up until like sixth grade. I would always fight. And eventually it just now became worth it to make fun of me because I was going to fight you if you did that. And it just kind of stopped happening mostly. This Mexican motherfucker started calling me fat, and this was a I got lucky on this one because this guy was built like a fucking like a shit brick house. Like uh, he probably could have murdered me easily if he just like with his fists. I didn't realize this, but I don't know what he did, if he touched me or if he fucking said something or he touched, I'm ticklish. Maybe poke me in the side. I told him not to, maybe some shit like that. Because if you poke me in the side, I'm like, "Ugh!" I make a funny noise. And I fucking like clench up and move. I'm extremely ticklish. I've had fights over it. After like somebody pokes me aside, I'm like, nah. Now I look like a bitch because I just went like, nah. And then then I'm like, dude, don't fucking touch me. And then they do it again, and I'm fucking, just smashing their, or bashing their hand away. And then if they do it again, then it's fight. I run at them and tackle them, put them on the ground, and try to punch them in the face.